Before we get into before we continue this, I actually want to bring up something that is going around and trending today. Many people may have seen this. Where in the UK, in where is that, Glastonbury Festival, um, some really messed up stuff is happening. Where an artist or a duo, a group, who call themselves Bob Villain, go around and start saying really messed up things. So, breaking: major scandal at the Glastonbury Festival in England. Death to the IDF was chanted from the stage by Bob Villain in front of 200,000 people. Tens of thousands chanted along. The entire thing was broadcast live by the BBC to millions of people. Loads of Palestinian and Hezbollah flags were seen in the audience. This is how Islamist radicalism is being spread in the West by the progressive movement, and how their hateful rhetoric led to often deadly attacks against Jews and Israelis in Europe. Let's have a look at this. So here is this artist who, it's probably difficult to call him artist, but let's see.
Free! Alright, but have you heard this one though? Death to the IDF! Death to the IDF! Death to the IDF! Death to the IDF! Death to the IDF!
Hey, did that say Bob Villain? That's kind of funny.
From the river to the sea, Palestine.
Bob Villain's funny.
Will be, inshallah.
Inshallah.
That's a funny name, though, Bob Villain.
Well, the funny thing about Bob Villain is that it is based on, obviously, Bob Dylan, and Bob Dylan is a Zionist Jew.
He also made one of the top 5 awesome songs of all time.
So imagine you actually achieve your fame by naming yourself after a Zionist Jew, and then becoming an anti-Jewish, an anti-Israeli, anti-Jewish activist who also talks trash about Zionists at this concert, and actually says death to the IDF. I want to quickly expand on what death to the IDF would entail. Everybody in Israel serves in the IDF. I know we are in America. We are in a country. In many other places in the West, we are usually in countries where everybody is where serving in the military is not compulsory, where you can choose between military service or, I don't know, some civil service, where you can join the military to get some money. In Israel, everyone serves in the IDF. Funnily enough, the only people exempt from serving are actually the Arabs, but the others are serving in the IDF. So every single Israeli person is normally subject to serving in the IDF, and anyone who therefore is part of the IDF at some point or another is usually seen by people like these as somebody worthy of being attacked, lynched, or even killed. So any Israeli person who has any background in the IDF, if they travel around, would probably be seen as a legitimate target by these people to go and to be killed, to be attacked, to be lynched. This is basically what this guy is advocating for here. I hope he gets in legal trouble, considering that this is England and stuff like this, is incitement like this is actually legally punishable. If they don't do it, then they are hypocrites, because they have recently been punishing people for saying very mild things. But anyway, so this is happening at a music festival. The other messed up part about this is that, of course, at a music festival in England, you can come and do stuff like this. You can talk about Zionists. He also talked about I used to work for a Zionist in it. So you can talk trash about Zionists, by which you are basically alienating the majority of Jews and making them feel attacked as well. So this is not just an attack at Israel or Zionism. It is an attack against Jews and their supporters. That's what it is. But the very ironic part about this is that this guy goes to a music festival where he talks trash about Jews and Israel. Meanwhile, a music festival in Israel on October 7 was where Hamas started their brutal attack and killed nearly 400 people. they massacred nearly 400 people for going to a music festival. If this festival took place in Israel on October 7, Hamas would go and want to massacre them all. This is how sick these people are. Absolutely sick, absolutely disgusting. Horrible, horrible rat individuals.
A few moments later.
Well, let's return to that breaking news that Sky News understands the rap duo Bob Vylan has been dropped by the United Talent Agency. It comes after the BBC expressed regret at not pulling the live stream of the rap duo's performance during the Glastonbury Festival. The corporation said anti-Semitic sentiments expressed by the group were utterly unacceptable.